Welcome back to Studs Up. I am Studs, and today we're taking a look at set number 71717. And this set is called Journey to the Skull Dungeons, and it has 401 pieces, retails for $30 in the United States, and is for ages 7 and up. This set is from Ninjago, and it is a new release here. So let's take a look at the figs. Alrighty then, so the first figure we're going to take a look at here is named Mert, and I'm pretty sure this is a new character for this new season or wave of Ninjago here, which I have not seen. I do not know anything about it, so this is going to be a review not full of spoilers. So this figure, in my opinion, looks really cool. He's like some troll ogre dude, and I think he just looks really cool. I'm a huge fan of kind of ogre troll Lego minifigures, kind of monstery Lego minifigures. I think this guy does a great job of kind of capturing that essence. The weapon he comes with is this axe here, made up of 3 different parts. It's got the stick, the kind of crossed barred lightsaber handle or hilt, and then we have the axe blade on the top here. And if we take a look at this figure, he's actually made up of quite a few number of pieces here. His top of his head is made up of this piece here, and then a 1x1 round stud with a hole in it. So, let's remove his chest plate or neck bracket piece here, so we can take a better look at this his torso here. His printing is very good on this figure. He has kind of a shorts, metallic looking on his shorts there, or pants, and then he has kind of a rock necklace along with some muscle printing and some more nice rock detailing on his waist and face print there. I think he looks really good, and his back torso printing, and he has back head printing too, which looks very, very good. This figure does, like you saw, come with this neck attachment piece here, and it's reuse from the kind of, I think it originated in the Dragon Hunter series of Lego Ninjago. It was worn like this, but on him he wears it kind of like that, and I think it looks really good on him in this new, it's dual molded colors. I don't know if that's new variant for this piece, but it very well could be. Alright, let's take a look at the next figure. The next figure in this set is Hero Nia. She is the new ninja kind of looking outfit. She's wearing that, and I think it looks really good on her. I like the more darker metallic kind of gunmetal gray theme they have going with her, along with some light silvery metallic colors. And then she has the blue accents on her chest plate and then on her legs there, and I think those overall look really, really good. Her weapon is this spear staff here, made up of 3 separate pieces here, and I think that looks very good for that weapon there. She also has a shield with this very nice dragon print on it here. Now, I think this just looks great. It really looks really good there with that printing, and it's very shiny and kind of metallic-y. Nia herself has the new ninja head garment and then the new neck attachment piece. On the back here, there is a stud on the back of this neck attachment piece, which you put a clip on it, so you can clip her shield or a spear or weapon to that attachment bracket there. When we remove her head garb there, that is dual molded with a kind of shiny metallic and then a gunmetal gray on top there. Nia herself has 2 faces here, more determined and then a more happy. I don't think those are new face prints for Nia. I'm pretty sure we've gotten those before. But let me know in the comments if I am wrong on that. Removing her head and removing her neck attachment piece here, which I'll let you guys get a closer look at that. That here. And I lost it. It's skidded everywhere. Let's take a look at her torso print here. Let's focus the camera on that. Alrighty then. So, like I was saying before, we have some very, very nice accents, water accents on that torso. Then I think it looks really good along with kind of that fur look there, kind of below the chest plate here. She has two different arms. One is a gunmetal arm, and then one is a kind of tan arm there. And I don't know if that has any reason for in the show or anything, but she does have that. All the ninja in this set have that. It goes along with this. The neck bracket piece there matches up with this shoulder there. And I think this is a new piece, and I think it looks very good. I think a lot of builders are going to maybe put these on knights and stuff in the future. So I think they look very good. If we spin her around here, we can see the rear toes printing is very similar to the front. Overall, I think she's a really, really good looking finished off minifigure. All right, let's take a look at the next fig. Next figure we're taking a look at here is Hero J. And once again, I think he looks really good in these colors here. The overall metallic silver and blue, dark blue here works really well with his overall outfit and armor. And he does have his main weapon here is a ball and chain. And that is a big old hefty thing. It's got the spikes, and then it's a built-up weapon. I think it looks really good for his character, and I think it would be really fun for play. He has the same shield that all the ninjas come with in this set, and I think the shield once again looks good. He uses the same neck attachment piece there, like we saw in Hero Nia. He uses the same mold for head garb, just a changing colors there, but that is dual molded. The head print, he has kind of a more worried expression on one side, along with his kind of freckle detailing, and then on the other side he has a much happier expression here. And I'm sorry, my lighting's kind of messing with the figure here. I do plan to get another light here for my reviewing area, so hopefully expect that soon. If we remove his head and chest plate thing there, he has a metallic arm and then a blue arm. Then you zoom around, he has the nice metallic printing there on the back here as the armor plate kind of continues. And he has some very nice leg printing there. I think this is another very good figure, printing wise. All right, let's take a look at the last and final figure. All right, the last and final figure we're going to take a look at here that is included in the set is Hero Lloyd. And he has a sword here, kind of the newer style of Ninjago sword introduced, I think, in the Lego Ninjago movie. And it's got the tassel on the end here that attaches to that. That looks good there. And he once again does include the same shield that all the ninja come with. So I'll remove that so it doesn't get in the way. And taking a look at him, he's a really, really good, well-rounded figure, just like the rest. I think these are all really good printing, and you can totally see the difference when you compare them to an earlier generation of Lego Ninjago figures, just how much the quality on this printing has gone up. With these newer figures, you just get to see that detail in that front torso print there, really see the kind of the face there, the dragon face that's forming on his chest plate there. And then his garbs like carry down into the leg printing there. Once again, same head garment piece there that they've all used. And looks pretty good. His head print he has here, same that we've been getting for a long time there. And I think it looks looks pretty good there. More angry and then a happy, just like they all basically get. Maybe you're confused. When pulling that off, we see he uses these same. Alrighty then, so my review thing fell down. It's okay. So we see here he has his neck bracket piece, same as all the other ninjas do use. And once again, his torso printing here is very good. One little thing I did notice on my figure here is it came, on that neck part there, it came scratched. And that to me is a little worrying. It's not a big deal in my opinion, but just the fact that for minifigure collectors or people who want a pristine minifigure, when the paint on that figure, on the neck piece there comes scratched, that's not a good sign for the rest of your figure. And that to me is just a little bit worrying on what you might see in some other figures. I have not seen that in other figures. All the other printing has been very good, very clean, but just that figure there is a little worrying, seeing that thing there. I'm wondering, it's not a big deal. It's a piece you don't see, but for a pristine minifigure, if you want him to keep him pristine, which, I really don't, but on the back here, we have his straps that sling across his shoulders and the continued armor printing here. And I think overall, I really enjoy how they changed up the armor on every different one of these ninja figures. They're not the same armor printing, which a lot of times you will see done in these figures. They will change just the color maybe of the garments, but other than that, it's the same. And that's something good they did not do here in Ninjago. Each one of these ninjas gets their own unique torso printing, and I think that's really, really awesome. All right, that's it for the figures. Let's take a look at the set. Here is the build of the set. So what you're getting here is basically a pathway up these rocks to kind of this little almost layer or base here, minion base, maybe a prison or something, as we see the prison cell here. This does detach from the main base of the build here, just with two clips attached onto those two clipped pieces there. So I'm going to take a look at these in two separate sections here. So for the first base here, we basically have kind of multiple sections with all having hinges. So they're very movable. You can really kind of bend this and make this how you want it to look, which is awesome. We have a spider up here, and this does rest on orange base plates here to signify lava. So that's pretty awesome. These are all stickers, these pathway pieces here that are on the pathway pieces. We have a little green flame torch, and then we have a play feature. So pushing in on this red piece here causes this to shoot up, launching this piece here from the pathway. And I think that's a really well integrated play feature. I'm going to show you with a minifigure on it. Here we have Lloyd. Put Lloyd on the path here, and we can see it works very, very well, even with a figure on there. And if I do that with like a little bit more force, he really goes flying. And I think that's a very well integrated play feature, and I think it works really stinking well. The main base, like I said, just connects up via these clips here and there, so you can just attach it. And this clip here does look like they do, I think, all connect together. If you get like all the sets here, they do. This would connect to like your big set of the wave. So that's kind of cool. You can have a big old skull layer here. So right off the bat here, we have these steps connecting to the pathway that'll lead up to the top section here. Following the path up here, we have a little flame cooking pot with some bones and a cauldron on top here. We have this massive sword that you get in the set here, and this is a new piece for this wave, and this thing just looks awesome. When I first saw these sets, I'm like, I know I gotta get at least one of these to get this sword. It has such nice detail, integrated molding on that head there. It just looks like a little skull, and then you got this really nice handle, and just overall a really nice big old Lego sword that I really think looks cool and really works with the rest of this set here. We have the X here, which I will get into later what all these little sticker means, but that is a sticker all the wood here is stickers, but those are really nice stickers to get. And behind this moves up and down here. Behind it, you have a little gemstone that you can access from the back. You have 2 more flame torches there, and overall, I think this rock face here is built up really well. In the main build process, it does use a burp, big ugly rock piece. And you can see that on the back here, the burp here, but they hide it really, really well. We have a gemstone here, some path here, and then a bed here. On the back here, we have some clips where you could put weapons for your minifigures, and we have the place where you can access the gem. We have some very nice translucent orange pieces here and stuff that just really looks super good for this lava flowing kind of concept. These here are all on hinges, but they're in that back position here, and I think they all look really good. They look like almost they're like supporting the build on this rock face, and I think that looks really, really cool. We turn this around here, we will see the main play feature kind of ish of this set here, which is the prison cage. The prison cage is big enough to fit a Lego minifigure in here. We just lift down the axe side here. You can place Lloyd inside of there, and you can shut it up. The great thing about this is there is a winch here, which is usable, and by turning that, you can lower the cage into the lava. So that's pretty cool. You can also winch it up. And the great thing is there's a pretty decent amount of chain here, so even once it hits the floor, you still have some more to go. So if like you lifted it up or put it on a higher surface, you have a decent amount of extra length there, which works pretty well with this play feature. Overall, I felt the construction of this cage is pretty solid. It's not gonna break easily. You know, it's not super fragile. So that is very good. The full set put together, I think, works really well here. We just attach, like I said, for probably the 3rd, 5th, 6th time here. You just clip that to that clip there, and it all attaches up. And you have this spiraling pathway that leads to this dungeon of fire. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do we have all these little spaces here? Well, this new wave of Ninjago is actually a game board. So if I'm going to show you something from the instructions here. So this set comes with a game board. And in my final verdict, I'm actually going to show you how the game board works and how it looks. But for the build portion of the set, even if you're not getting it for the game board aspect, I think it looks really, really good. It's very detailed, very intricate. And like I said, you can barely tell there's a burp there. It looks like it's all built up by brick, and I think Lego did a really good job at hiding and making it look really good. All right, let's move into the final verdict. Alrighty then, so for the final verdict, I want to quickly throw in things. 2 things I forgot about here is you do walk away with this little, these are both game functions for playing the game here. You get this little thing which has like your player's health, which you can like fold that down. It's got these 2 jumper plates there, which you can put your minifigure on. And it's got a weapon holder, so you can put any extra weapons that your minifigure is using in there. So that's kind of cool. Another thing here is you have a spinner. So this wave's kind of spinner. You can take your figure, you can put your figure in here, and you give it a spin, and when it lands, whatever this number is here, is the number you rolled. And I think that is very, very fun feature. I'll give you a demonstration of the spinner in just a little bit here. I don't have the space on my primary reviewing table to do that. But you do walk away with the instruction manual over here. Just a pretty good sized instruction manual. Bummer, it did come a little bent, so it was kind of annoying to build. It is annoying. It came with a box. Over here, really nice box art for this theme, and I am a huge fan of kind of the styling that this theme's going for. Something else you get in the box here is a a Legoland Discovery Center, like Kids Go Free and kind of like advertisements and stuff, but just like, yeah, just stuff like that and you get a thing. So that also comes in the box. You also get extra pieces with this set. Some pretty good extra pieces in my opinion. You get here, you get all of these as extra pieces. You get some swords, you get the fire, you get the heart piece there, bones, gems, the spear tip, some good pieces. So you could even build some custom weapons for your Ninjago characters if you wanted to. And I think that's very good. Let's hop over to a bigger space so I can show you how the game board works. So this is what it looks like when you get the game board all spread out here. Sorry, the lighting's pretty bad. This is not my normal viewing area. We have the set here, and as you can not see, the set numbers line up with the build, and then we have all the different set numbers there. That's a very cool feature in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure how this game is played. There are somewhat of instructions on the back here, but I don't really know. I bet you can make some rules up or figure it out. But like you saw back here, it does show you what all the sets can combine to make. And I will give you a demonstration of the spinner. And that was a very poor demonstration of the spinner. So, but the set lines up very good, and then you use the path there for your minifigures to walk on. Here's the spinner test, take 2. It's not a very good example. I'm doing this one-handed, but you get the gist. It does spin really well when you do have 2 hands open. But yeah, that's the basic concept of what this looks like with it all set up. All right, let's head back to the review table. Alrighty then, so for my final views on the set, for a $30 set, in my opinion, I think this is a very good bargain. We have been getting some really good $30 sets on the market. And I think including 4 minifigures is super awesome for kids. It's very reminiscent of a battle pack. Very reminiscent to me personally of the new 501st Clone Legion battle pack, where we get a $30 set with bigger builds and good minifigures and a lot of minifigures. And that to me reminds me a lot of this. And I think Lego probably ended up saying, we got to compete with the 501st, for Ninjago people. So they put this out. And I think this is a great answer to that. It's a really good kind of rock build and kind of a landscape build there. It works really, really well. It has some very awesome pieces, very nice pieces in this set. It looks and feels and works awesomely, and I'm super happy to be able to add it to my collection and do future things with it. Do I think this is worth $30? Yes, I do. It was a fun build, so I was able to, sit down and build for a while. This is recommended for ages 7 and up, and I do agree with that age level somewhat. I think it's going to be 7 and the help of an adult or an older sibling. It's not going to just be throw your 7-year-old and give him the set and he's going to be away in his room for hours. I'm pretty sure he's going to come with you to help, unless your 7-year-old is an amazing Lego builder. I think this might be a set where some help is required. It wasn't super hard to build, but there is a lot of little pieces, and finding where those pieces go, and there's stickers in it, and kind of some difficult stickers, so it's going to maybe require a little bit of parent help. With that out of the way, though, I think this is going to be really fun for little kids. It's got fun play features that are really well integrated. It's got great characters, and it's a pretty decent-sized set. One thing I will say, though, is when I saw it on the box, it looks a lot bigger than in person in some ways. Now, I think the box is not misleading, but just, shows it in a much up closer person. So your child may be thinking, oh, I'm getting really big. And I think Lego always does a good job with like throwing minifigures there and showing the scale of it, It's just, I kind of, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be a little bigger. But now that I've spent more time around it, I realized this is actually a pretty big build. And it's pretty substantial for what we usually get for a $30 a set here. And I do think this is worth it. I think it has good figures. I think it's a good price. And do I think if you are into Ninjago, I think this is a great set for you guys to go pick up. We haven't really gotten much like it in the past of Ninjago. Kind of doing this lava landscape rockwork building is a new thing, and I'm excited to see what we do from here. And I think all the sets look really good this wave. I don't know if I'm going to buy more. I don't know if I'm going to do reviews on more. Maybe in the future. Like I've said before, I'm not a huge Ninjago fan. This set caught my eye when I first saw it, and I was like, you know what? I found it a little bit early. I'm going to pick this up. If you are able to find it at your local stores, be careful, because a lot of times it might not be in your store system. I had that trouble myself, so make sure it's in your store's system. Maybe check with an employee. Maybe do a price scanner to make sure it is in their system, so you don't have to deal with a pain in the butt at the checkout line like I did. But it all worked out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for future content. We are almost at 50 subscribers. Yeah! And I do reviews like this pretty frequently, so definitely go check out my channel's history here. I do reviews pretty regularly on the channel. I also have a city, so if you're interested in checking out my Lego city, go check that out. Always doing updates on that. And I did reviews, and I opened some Mario blind bags yesterday, so if you're interested in seeing that, check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great rest of your day. Thank you for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one. Studs out.